Which one, though? You don't want to do Lloyd. You may be able to get new party members, too. Hey, there's the Vice Commissioner. And Detective Donovan and his little friend. And Kate. And Fran. I'm surprised how many of the more generic NPCs are still recognizable. She brought a whole party.
君もこちらに来ていたんだな。
よかった。元気にしてたみたいだね。キーヤちゃん、ティオちゃんにマジさんも。よかった。調印式があんなことになって私。フラン、ご心配をおかけしました。みんなが無事ならそれで。あれ？そちらの方たちは。
I guess she never met the people from the other trails.
お邪魔させていただきます。
こんなところに潜伏していたとは。警察もなかなか根性あるじゃないか。ああ、君たちは。
Wait, is that Michelle? Oh no. For a second I thought that voice was familiar.
フランス、ケイト先輩、ドラマン警部にレイモンドさんも。
副局長までいらっしゃるとはね。
So for a second I was like, wait, what the fuck is Michelle doing here?
えい、こちらのセリフだ。
Oh no, they voiced him.
変わりなさそうで何よりだ。
本当に
They voiced the Vice Commissioner.
お帰りなさい、ロイド君たち。
はい。ただいま戻りました。先輩。
Lloyd's team fled the scene after what happened at the military factory before the ADF could learn of the incident. Noel then led them to a point on the outer edge of the Knox Forest Road. Although the area was near the police academy, which had reportedly been occupied, the Crossbell Police Department and its associates had managed to find a gap in their forces' defenses, which led them to setting up an encampment. Hi, Vanguard of Destiny. MQ effects? I'm not sure what that is. Like, you can ask your question, I can try to answer. The wired connection is given a clear signal. Oh, master quartz. Someone has a craft that is magical and you use the MQ that gives art sub as HP drops. I'm actually not sure. Let me check on the wording of the craft. I would assume that that is basically a multiplier on your arts attack stat, and that is affected. And that affects magical crafts as well. But I'm not super sure, I've never tested it. Let's finish setting everything up, Sharon. Gladly, my lady. I see what you're planning. Because they're stopping us from accessing the internet wirelessly, you've come up with a workaround using mobile hotspots. Exactly. We may be able to contact Armorica this way too. Especially since we have you, Alisa, and Fran with us. Yeah, in theory it might work. We need to see if it specifies arts damage. If it says arts damage, I don't think it would do it. I'd just say we have to test it because I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, if it's arts damage, I'm not super hopeful. Because the quartz do seem to draw a distinction between arts, crafts, and basic attacks when using other effects. Like get CP from crafts, get CP from arts, or the like. Commander Bells took initial charge of the police force when we were thrown into chaos by the attack. Randy, First Lieutenant Mirail, Dudley, and Chief Sergey were with us too. But while we were helping the civilians evacuate, we came under attack again and were separated from the others. There are so many party members there, potential party members. We've been gathering information that might help us rendezvous with them. That's how we caught wind of the trouble at the military factory, which led to your excellent timing on saving our backsides. I was wondering how she even knew to be there. I'll say, I don't know what we would have done had you not shown up. It does concern me that we don't have contact with Randy and the others, but I know they can handle themselves. Looks like your group managed to gather a lot of useful info at the factory, Lloyd. We found some stuff. I still don't know what to think of that simulacrum Professor Novartis said on us. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. We got human androids, by the way, Brayless. The professor was talking about him like he was a failure, but it was pretty damn strong if you ask me. I can't imagine he's the only one out there either. I think it's very easy to tell which ones are robots right now. We've met at least 3 of them. You don't think there are any hiding among this camp, do you? I swear it isn't me. I'm real! Real, I tell you. Please calm down, sir. If we start doubting one another, we're never going to get anything done. Speaking of Rufus, he's probably an android too. And the Magneto wannabe. Oh, we already killed that one. Just can't imagine that everything he said was a lie. Even he isn't that much of a weasel. You have our deepest thanks, Detective Lloyd Bannings, said the modified voice. That was clearly Rufus. Are you done looking at the script, Lloyd? I was just speculating, but I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We still lack evidence. Let's keep focusing on the little things in front of us first. Got a decent number here thanks to the police, not to mention everyone back at the village. Speaking of which, I think Tita might have figured something out. Everyone, could you come over here? We've established a connection. Yeah, Vanguard, it's knowing when which subports to use with the master ports really works out. What I was doing like a bit earlier, for example, was just setting up Fee with 100% evasion rate with the serious quartz that increases evasion damage, plus giving the rage cord that guarantees that every evasion hit is a crit, plus Crow's quartz that increases crit damage. So she was just hitting like up to 12k on a hit on an evade. It's funny when you find a good combination that works like that. Now, if only I could like free up some quartz or accessories so I can just up her physical attack damage. Just get 20k on a regular hit. That was for a fee. It could work on the other evade tanks, but I think it's better for like other characters that have a high base evasion. But I think it's pretty good for anyone. Sorry, I'm like losing track of what I'm saying. I think it's pretty good for anyone that can work as an evade tank in the first place. But for Fee, it's extra nice because she's super fast. So she can just keep acting every turn. And she also has like her guns. So even if she evades an attack from full screen, she'll still counterattack. While other characters have to be sort of close to them. Now, if only I had some quartz that drew aggro. But I haven't unlocked anything like that yet. We just got her, actually. But she's in another route, so... He's not on this team. They didn't expect Lloyd, Kia, and Wasi to meet up with so many friendly faces when they set off. Excellent work, everyone. It already feels like we've made a lot of progress. It's the power of teamwork, right, Lloyd? This game has so many characters. Have you all made any progress on gathering info on your end? We believe so. Major Randall is still kicking up whatever he can find as well. Now would be a good time to exchange what we know. Would you mind getting us up to speed? Oh, the shadow on that thing is kind of freaking out. So Speaker McDowell is doing a lot better. That's good news. Yes, I can't thank Cecile and the clinic staff enough for all they've done. He still needs to take it easy, though. My injury is almost fully healed too. It shouldn't pose a problem moving forward. Shan is also helping out of the inn now. She's in much better spirits than she was before. More good news. Take it easy if you have to, Risha. You don't have to force yourself. I won't. Thank you for the concern. Hearing what happened at the hospital struck a chord with me too. I feel as though I lost sight of our roots as well, and I need to face up to that fact as much as everyone else. Let's take it from the top and do it right this time. We can't afford to have any hesitations as we move forward. Well said, Ellie. Now we just need to find Randy and the SSS will be... Now we just need to find Randy and the SSS will be whole again. Nothing can slow us down with this many people helping us. Well, about that... Is Randy dead? Does this have to do with the information he had to share? See, we managed to wrangle some info out of the few EDF goons patrolling the highway yesterday. It gave us a bit more of an idea of what they've been up to the past few days. Several of their elites are gathering in the northwest from the sounds of it, for an operation to flesh out the CGF and the Red Reaper. Okay, time to find Randy then. Oh, are they... Oh, they're attacking mains again. This is the second time this has happened, actually. The EDF were setting up a barricade in front of the tunnel on the mountain path for some reason. Before it was the... What was it? The Crimson Constellation? Now it's... Now it's the Ebon Force. I think I've done that one. Home Sweet Turf. The one about just the daily life of the SSS members after... like the side SSS members after the occupation was over. I thought it was cute. Yeah, Wasi well done Noel, actually. It was long, though. We're in deep shit if the CGF loses to them. We can't afford to lose them if we have any hope of overthrowing the Supreme Leader. Can we get in touch with Mains using the same way we contacted Armorica? We could turn the situation around if we coordinate with one another. That much is true, but using this means of communication in an area we don't know poses too great a risk. Our lives will be that much harder if our enemies learn of this method and put a stop to it. I don't know. Like, if you got an advantage, you might as well use it. We're going. Tio, Fran, pull up a map of Maine's mountains for me. I round up all the information we've gathered thus far. I'll help too. What are you going to do by yourself? You don't have enough manpower to break through the EDF's defense and rescue them. It's too soon to be given up, plus we already have another route we've used before. He's right, it's not impossible. Don't forget the Ebon Defense Force is comprised of Erbonians. They won't be as familiar with Crossbow's geography as we are, even if they were stationed here before. I'm sure we can find a way if we all put our minds to it. So give us a hand, everyone. We can't give up on them. You guys, they haven't changed, have they? Well, if you're not giving up, neither will we. This had better work. This is my second route for Act 4 Vanguard. So I just did Reen's, and now I'm doing Lloyd's, and I'm leaving Rufus's for last. Well, The thing is that I haven't finished the first one. I just got to the point where Rini's like, this might be a good time for grinding. So I'm just gonna get to that point with everyone, then go to the grind dimension, and once I'm done with whatever's new there, I'm gonna go back to doing all routes. Oh, looks like everyone's splitting up. I don't need you to tell me to keep her safe. She's always safe with me. Don't worry. I feel like that would make her mad. I'm tempted to return to St. Ursula as well to let everyone there know I'm alright. But by the sound of it, I should stay here. I may be needed in mines. Would appreciate that. There's no telling how many people may need medical attention. So have you already finished the game, Vanguard? Or are you also working on the 4th act? Past experience had taught them of a route which seemed ideal for the circumstances. It's almost like this exact same thing has happened before. Meanwhile, a number of members decided to depart to gather information and to help distract and divide the Ebon Defense Force. The next day, March 21st, Dr. Sealand and the remaining officers set up a base camp at the foot of the mountain path after bidding farewell to their departing allies. Farther up the road, Lloyd and Noel made their way to the infiltration point. I feel like the Reverie corridor ends up being so time-consuming. I've decided to do most of that off-stream if I can help it. Like, I'm taking the time to do, like, the side episodes and the like, but the grind and the actual running around and the minigames, mostly sticking to doing those off-stream. The tunnel up ahead is where the ADF set up their perimeter. In other words, we'll have to go down the same cliffside from a few years ago to get around them. I marked the spot on our map. Let's head there and stay alert. Okay. Got a character note for Fran. Haven't we been this way before? Man. Oh, that bounce. Okay, we've analyzed all these enemies before. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to interrupt that conversation. There they are. They're armed to the teeth with that new Soldat model, too. This must be where they're gathering all their forces like we thought. We should keep moving. I'm even more worried about the others. Same here. We'll be able to reach the old mine shaft if we climb down here. If only we could use it to exit next to mines, like we did a few years ago. If only, but that route was blocked off by a cave-in last year. Well, that's inconvenient. Still, we can access a maintenance passageway that leads into the tunnel from there. And that will let us slip past the soldiers and soldats without being noticed. It's worth a shot. Let's do this, Noel. Okay, let's save here. I think Elliot is objectively the worst one. Like, for some reason, he has a weirdly high attack value, too. It's like, I'm not even talking about how generic he is. But yeah, he's by far the lamest one out of those. And then he's also bad at what he does, so it's like, why? Wait, I just realized that... Did I just run past a fight that I could have analyzed? I think I did. Well, we have scopes for a reason. Wow, okay. So much damage reduction. I think I'd rather go for the breaks here. I fucking love that Noelle is just... I'm gonna pull out fucking rocket launchers. That's most of her moves. I don't really remember how much his stuff worked in Cold Steel 1 through 4. It's been a long time since I played those games, to be honest. I'm more fresh on Zero and Asher because I played them when they came out again. He came from the Moon's Temple direction. Why guard that path of all places? I mean, if you want magic bullshit, that's what you gotta take over. I was just thinking that it looks like you were back to fighting at full strength. It was a huge load off my mind seeing you back to your old self at the camp too. I've been a little worried about you, honestly. You're just flirting, huh? I guess you noticed just like Wasi did. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I didn't mean to worry you. It's alright. No one can blame me after everything you've been through the last 2 years. Citizens were expecting even more of the SSS than they were the Guardian Force after the Imperial Army invaded. Looking back, we all relied on you a little too much, myself included. Water under the bridge. I couldn't tell you when or why we became convinced that it was up to us to fix everything. It isn't as though we never had allies we could turn to. If anything, we've always been fortunate in that regard. But somehow, we and everyone else were convinced that it was up to the SSS to save Crossbell. And when we failed, everyone accepted the Supreme Leader's narrative instead. I can't pretend not to emphasize with how they felt, though. I did my fair share of refusing to accept the truth during the first bid for independence. You traitor. You mean when the CDF was formed? They actually show the other uniform. I think it's natural for people to... Oh wait, he's actually talking. Yeah, I feel like Elliot can just be safely ignored in this game. You have just so many other characters that do his job better. Say, what does he even have? Like one craft that can put enemies to sleep? And some support stuff? So does like half the cast now. You know, her voice is carrying pretty hard in this tunnel. I'm half expecting the guards to just come out and say, who's having a heart-to-heart back here? That's more valuable than independence could ever be, and it's something we can take pride in. That optimism is the core of who we are. Okay. People may have lost sight of what makes Crossbow what it is for now, but if we can remind them again... I just like the... I just like the Japanese dialogue. it's like I'm playing Tekken. It's like a character is talking in English and the other one is talking back in Japanese.
2年前私に私らしさを取り戻してくれたロイドさんとならって
Oh yeah, that time when Lloyd just came up to her and said, "If I win, you're mine. You belong to me."
引き返してください皆さんいずれ争うことになるしかなくても今はせめて
甘いなノエル。そんな甘い覚悟で本当に大義に準じているつもりなのか。
I know it makes it harder for anyone that just wants to listen in and also follow the story because there are random points where I'm just not voicing shit.
ノエル、君は弱くなった。
It's completely impossible to understand, but
今の君相手なら俺にだって勝てる。
I just like it.
君が勝ったら俺たちを捕まえればいい。だが俺が勝ったら
He just
君は俺がもらう。
You're all mine.
一体何を
They gotta remind us that Lloyd is a huge degenerate. Oh, that.
最後のはさておき
Aside, that last part aside, you were there to tell me exactly what I needed to hear. Did someone, like, explain to him how inappropriate that was, or he seemed embarrassed for once?
頑張りましょう私たちがずっと守りたいと願い続けてきたもののために
How could I say no to that? Of course, I'm with you all the way, Noel, and I promise I won't lose my way again. Ahem. Well, I think we've stood around talking for long enough. Ready to resume the mission? We're almost at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, mine's is just up ahead. Let's hurry. I forgot to fight these enemies. Let me save, run around, and just throw battle scopes at people. Okay, got that one. Got that one. I kind of don't want to deal with it. I'm just here for the analysis. Okay, perfect. I mean, there is a lot of reading in this game. I'm not gonna pretend that it isn't a lot. But I don't honestly consider that a problem. I actually rather like it. Excuse me, gonna get this treasure chest. Oh, I thought it was actually just right behind me. So I'm just avoiding fights because I'd rather not do it while I have two party members. Man, that one NPC that said that Noel's pants were a menace was right. I'm so glad I bought a bunch of battle scopes. Okay, we're almost there. Should I explore the top of this area before I go to the exclamation sign? I think I probably should. I just save in case this turns into a fight. Or they just bounce me off. I sense treasure up here. Never mind. Oh, they got these worms. Is that a formidable enemy? Deep ochre. Okay. Oh, it prevents KO, I just realized. Oh, breaks after one use? You're kidding me. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do 50k damage with 2 people. Can I access this? It looks locked. It looks super locked. Okay, let's go down there. It's time to move the story forward a little bit. Hopefully we get new party members, and we're not just stuck fighting a huge set of enemies with just the 2 of them. Mines. I can finally see mines in the distance. Let's hope Randy and the others are still safe and sound. Agreed, we should hurry. That came from behind us. What is Bannings doing here? How did they slip past our defense? I have no idea how you managed to get past our perimeter. But your luck just ran out. We're taking you both in. We're planning to attack mines. We have to stop them here and now. Right, we won't let them set foot in mines. You fools. Oh, we actually have a fight. I mean... taking damage is optional. Okay, it's time. This is gonna put Lloyd very far in the turn order, but I kinda just want to do it like this. He might just kill him, actually. That was a very convenient set of zero crafts, huh? Oh wait, actually now I'm kind of scared. What if those enemies weren't scanned before? I killed them too fast. The numbers game really is catching up. It's too late to back down now. We can't let them get to mains. You're stubborn, I'll give you that much. This has gone on long enough. It's time to finish. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Randy? It really is. You just cut his legs off. The wind. Ambush failed. Fall back. That was a close call. Thanks for the assist, Randy. I'll say, we really owe you. You're not hurt, are you? Oh. Randy.
バカ野郎たった二人でこんなところまであんな大人数相手に無謀にも程があんだろうが
I mean, we killed them in 3 turns. Come on. This wasn't exactly a spur-of-the-moment thing. We were in a mission that was carefully planned with the others. Besides, do you really think we wouldn't come here when we learned you were here?
そうかそうだなすまねえ俺の方こそ心配をかけちまったみてえだロイドもノエルも本当に無事でよかったぜ
Same to you, partner. Randy.
大丈夫ですかランディさん
Oh, there's Toa and Machias.
あなた方は
I didn't expect we'd run into people from Thor's here too. So you've been taking shelter with the CGF? Speaking of which, where's the first lieutenant and commander?
それは
とにかく一旦町の方へ
They're probably
そちら
captured.
でお話しします
Time to stage another rescue mission. Playable Morel when. Lloyd then followed the instructions Teal left with him to establish the wired communications. They were then able to make contact with their allies on standby at the foot of the mountain path. Oh, why would they withdraw from the tunnel? I guess that's nice. I thought that we'd just push them back, if anything. Oh no. He sustained several gunshot wounds to the chest, and not all of them passed through. Oh, actually, seriously injured character. He's in critical condition, I'm afraid. I know, but you're a super famous doctor. Could you do something? All I have at my disposal is a first aid kit. That's not going to be enough here. She needs to be operated on at a hospital, but it would be too risky to transport her using the route we took to get here. Right now, all I can do is give her stopgap treatment to keep her with us. The rest is in the goddess's hands. I can't believe this is happening. Of course, I'm not going to be sitting idly. I have my pride as a doctor. I'll do everything I can. I just want you to understand that it isn't much. Try and put your faith in her for now. Alright, thanks, Doc. I can't believe Morella is like this. He was my favorite tsundere. Hang in there, Morella. I won't fail you. We'll do everything we can, too. I had no idea she was in such a bad state. Apparently she was covering for civilians during the escape from the city when she was shot. Yeah, that idiot. She's always been one for putting others before herself. As for the commander, Sonia, I think, her unit was separated from ours too. They're currently holed up in the Moon Temple, but we can't contact them while our communications are being jammed. Oh, is that why there were archaisms around? That's a name that brings back a lot of memories. So that's what those patrol archaisms we fought in the tunnels were keeping an eye on. Yeah, they've sent troops to attack it a few times now, much like they have here. That location is even harder to get supplies to than here too. There's not going to be any communications cables under the temple, for that matter. I don't know how much longer they'll be able to hold out. No doubt. We really don't have much time left. We've had our hands full just keeping the town safe as it is, so we haven't been able to do anything for them. Now that you and the other cops are here, though, we might have a fighting chance. I hate to ask so much of you when you only just got here, but... there's nothing to apologize for. We came to help out to begin with. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like we have a moment to waste. Let's go save them, and make it safe enough to get First Lieutenant Morel to the hospital. We'll do all we can to help plan the operation. I'll go double check our ammunition and supply stores. Thanks guys, with you in our corner, we've got this on lock. Go gather everyone together. We need to get to work and plan to get through the tunnel. Sorry, we need to get to work on a plan to get through the tunnel and save the main unit. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh, so is Randy the commanding officer right now? I guess he would be. Lloyd. Yeah, I know. Toa is the planner. As they had been hoping to do this for quite some time, it didn't take long until a plan came together. Like, also, technically, Toa also worked with Randy for a while he was teaching in Coastal 3 and 4. So, They're already set up for this. With everyone well aware that they had a little time to waste, they chose to spring into action that very day. And so it was that soon after noon, with the operation scheduled to begin in 2 hours, Lloyd and friends set about making their final preparations in town. Sad miner. How are your injuries, by the way? Oh, yeah. Can't complain, know with what she's going through. You don't know what it meant to me to hear you guys were alright. If something had happened to you too, I don't know what I would have done. Meryl's going to be fine, we've just gotta believe. Believe, so let's get ourselves ready so we can greet her again with a smile. It might be worth it to flesh out a few details with Toa and Machias beforehand too. I'm gonna mispronounce his name every time. I'm gonna say it a different way every time. I just want to call him Matias. Just go for the Spanish. Okay, I think this is up to the point where we're going to play on this route. Doesn't look like we're locked this time. I think something just changed. You okay, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Can't say the same about that sense of foreboding I just got, though. Maybe I should look into it later. Okay, got some character notes. Actually, before we swap over... Yeah, you can give me a recipe. You try the recommended specialty.